Philip Morgan here with Splash Pad Pool Builders Tip of the Week, and today we're bringing you a great tip that everybody in the Texas area probably will want to come back to your house to try over and over again, and that's going to be some Splash Pad shrimp tacos. These are great to cook for all your friends and family as you're right there by the poolside during the summer, and it's going to be pretty awesome, so we're going to get into it right now. You're going to need some shrimp, your choice, whatever kind you like. If you want to get really wild and crazy, we're going to show you, we've got some really nice Malaysian prawns that we also got here at one of our local grocers. And then you're also going to need a big old head of red cabbage. You're also going to need some cilantro and some of your favorite barbecue rub. The last two items that I want to have on there is some cotija cheese, and then I also am going to finish it off with Thai mango sweet chili sauce. If you don't have them already pre-prepared, that's okay. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to crack right there at this first kind of joint, and I'm going to peel that back and roll it back. That way it's all clear right here. And I've got my little trash can here to dispose, and I'm going to take my finger and just pull underneath and remove the rest of the legs, which gives you this unbelievably beautiful large prawn. Once you've got the shrimp opened and prepared the way you want them, you want to either skewer them, or if you're going to go direct on the grates on the grill, that's fine too, but you want to season them either with your favorite salt, pepper, garlic combo or with your favorite barbecue rub. I'm a big fan of paprika, salt, and pepper, so I'm going to use a barbecue rub that I really like, and we're going to season those down and give them just a few minutes to rest so that that binds on really, really well. So when we get ready to put it on the grill, we get a great flavor as we char those shrimp on the grill. Now, one thing I'm going to show you here with these large tiger prawns, again, I'm a grown man and I have a pretty good sized hand too, and you can see that thing's as long as my hand. It's huge. So we're going to take our knife, we're going to start at the very tip, and we're going to cut straight back all the way to the tail, and you're going to split in the middle, and this will kind of butterfly this shrimp out just a little bit, and you can see if there's any veining or anything in there that you want to take care of. You can do that, but I like to lay them open like that, make sure there's no veins in there. But you're going to need to take that red cabbage, you're going to want to put it down on your cutting board with a good sharp vegetable knife, and you're going to want to really cut it finely so that you have good long strips to fit in the tortilla when you make these wonderful shrimp tacos. And then you're going to need some cilantro. You're going to take that, we're going to go ahead and chop that up really finely. Again, that's going to be a bit of a garnish depending on your taste. Some people love cilantro, some don't. You're also going to need just a small section of cotija cheese, or your choice. You can use any kind of fresh cheese to grate on or to sprinkle on, totally up to you. If your jam is pepper jack, throw it down. If you love a Colby, great, put it in there. We're going to use, again, some really nice crumble cheese today too, so we're going to add that. One of the things I like to do is get a little bit of this melted butter as this starts to render down too, with a little bit of my barbecue rub. And then you don't have to do this, but again, just a possible trick if you want to try it. I put a little bit of the red cabbage. I like a crunch, but I also like to have a little bit of warm in there too. So I put a little bit of the seasoned butter on my cabbage here. And I'm going to do a little bit of a trick here where I take it and wrap it up in foil, and I'm just going to let it sit on the grill while I cook my shrimp. And what that's going to give us the ability to do is have a fantastic kind of cooked prepared cabbage. All you do is just fold it up inside the foil like that, roll it up, and set it right back there on the back while you're cooking, and that'll warm that cabbage up and soften it. So if you got somebody that prefers a good cooked cabbage, it's that with a little bit of that seasoned butter, or you can just use a regular crunchy red cabbage if you want to, and that goes great on the shrimp taco as well. So we're going to take these shrimp, go directly on the grill at medium to medium high heat, and we're going to rotate these and monitor them. We're going to baby them a little bit like the sweet babies they are, and we're just going to watch them and baste them and make sure they get up to temperature. Shrimp usually get somewhere between 145 to 155 degrees depending on how you want them cooked. You don't want to overcook the shrimp because they'll be really chewy, and when they start to curl in on themselves, that's when we're going to know they're getting close to temperature. All right, so we just got finished prepping. The shrimp is just ready to go. We got them to temperature. I'm going to throw some of these flour tortillas on, and again, don't worry if there's still a little bit of taco flavor chilling on the grill. That's okay. It's good to get them on there because we want to warm these up. It'll kind of help soften these tacos up a little bit, and too, it'll get them a little bit more crispy as they're going in too. So you can leave them on as long or as short as you like, but I like to put mine on there too. Just gives them a little bit of that extra punch. It's going to be really good. So we're ready to plate these tacos up. We've just taken them off the grill. We've given a little bit of time to rest too. Again, we don't want to serve them too hot off there, but I just want to show you one of the little tricks was with the cabbage. Whew, it's still a bit warm, so make sure if you're wearing gloves that you're very careful. I'm just going to open this up and show you. It's good steamed cabbage in there too. This cabbage is very soft off now. It's not completely limp, but you can do it as long as or short as you want to. Totally up to you, but that cabbage is really tasty. And again, you can season these as well as you want to. I'll pull these little tails off the shrimp. You can leave them on if you want to. Some people like to eat them. I'm not a fan personally, but I want to peel these off. And then once I get them set, I just kind of set them to the side. You're going to take that great seared tortilla that you had a minute ago. It's got some grill marks on it as well. And then I'm going to go straight in with some of my shrimp. Go ahead and lay those bad boys down. I want to go ahead and go in with a little bit of my cotija cheese. Make sure we get a little bit in there too. And then of course I like a little bit of cilantro in there too, depending on how much you want. I like to put a little bit more cilantro than probably the next person. I hit it with a little bit more barbecue rub because it's kind of like my salt and pepper substitute there. And then I go in with a little bit of, again, your favorite sauce. I like Thai mango sweet chili. It adds just a little extra flavor for me, and it adds just a little bit of pop. You're gonna get a little bit of that chili in there with a little bit of that sweet too. Now I'm gonna show you our splash pad taco. I did mention earlier that we went and got some fantastic monster shrimp. These are these tiger prawns, and look at the size comparison in a regular shrimp and these tiger prawns. Amazing. And so this would be the splash pad super shrimp taco, but obviously we're going to pop the tail off that bad boy. Look at that. I don't even know if we're going to be able, the staff here is going to, they're going to come at me for these tacos too, but we can put some of these big monsters in there too. Go ahead and add some cheese in, and then hit it with some super cilantro here. People will really love that. And then I'm also going to hit it with a little bit of Thai chili, just because that's splash pad style. So these are splash pad shrimp tacos. Again, look at that. You can have great tacos, or if you want to go crazy, look at this big super taco. Oh my gosh! Try them, they're going to be great. Check out this recipe. It's definitely going to be a favorite while you're relaxing by your splash pad pool this summer. Once you got these plated, again, it just depends. We cook the cabbage separately, so I want to make sure to add a little bit of that. Depending on if you like the super crunch, you can add the regular crunch of the red cabbage. Or if you want to try a little bit of the cooked and prepared cabbage, we cook some of that on the grill too. I want to give them a little bit of that on there too. So it's going to be great both ways. Fantastic, but there's your splash pad shrimp taco. Splash pad shrimp tacos. Savory, crunchy, got just enough cheese, a little bit of salty flavor in there. Great pickup for your summertime. Again, try these out. It's going to be a great summer. We got more of these videos coming up. Join us again soon for another edition of Splash Pad's Tip of the Week.